Welcome everybody to Subpar Sunday. You're with the Hophead Connisaur along with my co-star Coney. And yes, we are back for Subpar Sunday today. And I have an interesting beer that I've been trying to get my hands on for a while because I didn't want to go out and buy a 6-pack of it. So one of my cycling friends had it in his fridge and said, "Hey, I've got this beer." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm coming to your place to go ahead and do my Subpar Sunday video." So here I am. In my friend's place, we call it the open bar outside here, and long story behind that. But coming out here to do this video at the open bar, and actually he's got a sixtel of loose cannon that we have on draft out here. So after I get done doing this beer, time to go get a craft beer. So it's been a while for Subpar Sunday, I know. If you watch my Friday video, I've been out of town a lot with some bike rides and stuff, so I've been keeping pretty busy and all that, but the cycling season's kind of dying down with the bike tours and everything. It is winter time. You know, we set our clocks back an hour this morning, so you know, some of y'all probably got that extra hour of sleep, and I was up an extra hour early just because. And this it is pretty windy out here today, so if you see me kind of make some adjustments, it's because of my makeshift stand I have out here. I'm having to kind of watch everything doesn't blow away out here, so it's pretty gusty, and you know, it's a little chilly out here too. So you know, trying to get this done as quick as I can. But anyway, this beer, well, if you've been following the series and everything, you know, we've been picking on crappy domestic beers, and that's why I like to say crappy domestic beers. Again, you know, if you're just now catching up with me or you've been watching, it's just opinion based. A lot of the beers that I've sampled, I've reviewed, I've tasted, I've drank in the past, and I will never drink again. I don't care if they ran out of craft beer. I would probably have to find something else to drink. Maybe like, I don't know, bourbon, whiskey, something else, but not no domestic beers anymore. But the beer I'm doing today, it's kind of interesting because a couple of my friends said, "Don't you be talking about my beer like that." And actually one of the guys jokingly said, "I'm going to kill you if you talk about my beer like that." I was like, "Oh no. No domestic beer. No domestic beer is safe with me." So it's interesting. This beer's been around for a while. Came around in the 1800s. First started out as Best Select Brewing Company. Now you're probably thinking, if you know from the Midwest, and you know your Midwest, what I say, domestic beers here, you probably know what I'm talking about. But they started out in the 1800s, 1844, and then during its time as Best Select, it was a lager, and it won some U.S. and world competitions. In the 1890s, they changed their name. And if you already know what I'm talking about, we're talking about Pabst Blue Ribbon, or as some people will call it, PBR. Okay, so hold on a sec here. My stand here is getting a little wobbly. That may not be. Oh, there we go. So, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Reason why they have the blue ribbon on there is because of the U.S. and world competitions that it won with the lager that it was, and at the time it was called Best Select. So they used to put this blue ribbon at towards the neck of the bottle. And in the 1890s, they changed their name to Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's what they named the beer, and it became Pabst Brewing Company. So then after that, they added the red stripe to it. So as you can tell, you get the nice little red stripe with the blue ribbon. You know, everybody knows this beer. Pabst Blue Ribbon, PBR, whatever. Honestly, this stuff was cheap. Well, it still is cheap. But I used to mountain bike ride on Wednesday nights, and there was a place called Schooners over by CNU. And yeah, after we get done going to the trails and all that, we swing by Schooners, and they had these in $2 16-ounce cans. Yeah, that's pretty cheap for beer like this. And you know, you ride for a while, and you know, they go down like water. And trust me, the way that my domestic beers have been tasting lately with the ones I've been trying and doing the video and everything, yeah, they're definitely water. So you know, this has been around for a long time. It's funny. It's like my neighbor when I was growing up. My dad's beer, from what I remember, was always Old Milwaukee, and the neighbor next door, his was Pabst Blue Ribbon. You know, they'd sit around, and drink beers together, and neighbor was always into PBR, and dad was into Old Milwaukee. So that's my memory of PBR growing up, knowing like who drank it and everything, and joined the military, and was into like the Budweiser beers and Miller beers, but really wasn't much into the PBR until I got into that mountain bike ride and everything. So, it's been a while since I've had it. It's probably been a good 6 years. So we're gonna crack this can open here, and we've got our country bumpkin glass for this country bumpkin beer. Mike and Scott, if you get to watch this video, please let me know what you think when I sit here and talk about PBR. It's just, let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. All right. Pour it into our nice mason glass here with our, oh yeah. There we go. Yep, PBR. Wow. Oh, them bubbles. Good Lord. Man, smells wretched already. Alright, so we always gotta, sniff the beer, smell the beer, kind of get an idea of what we're going for here. But good God, look at them freaking bubbles, man. It's like, as one comment one time, boiling piss water. I'm sure that's probably what this is going to taste like too. So, okay, smells kind of sweet. Yeah, definitely got that kind of wheaty smell, rice, corn, your lagers. A lot of with their barley. So, yeah, let's do this. Let's get a taste of it first before we, always do the chugging afterwards. So. Let's get a taste of how bad PBR probably still tastes today, even though it tasted good 6 years ago when I was drinking it while I was bike riding until I found craft beer. Tastes like damn sugar water. That's it. Ugh. Oh my God. Oh. I feel like I've got like cornmeal in my mouth or something. Oh, God, this is going to be rough going down. This is wretched. Okay, if I would have to say one of the most wretched beers I've done for this video, this is probably going to be up there in the top 3 for sure. It could be number 1. Oh, I am not looking forward to this. So. PBR, been around for years, established in 1844, so that gives you an idea of how long this was around. Like I said, it started as Best Select, changed its name to Pabst Blue Ribbon Company, changed the name back in the early or late 1800s, and yeah, and keeping up with the tradition of the show here we go. Time to chug some PBR and probably vomit. No. Oh, this is rough. It's been a while since I've done a chug session. It's been almost about a month since I've done a Subpar Sunday, so this chugging skills are gonna suck. And I gotta do it from one of the worst beers I've had. Oh. That shit burns. Ugh. That burns. Ugh. Excuse me. All right, told you chugging skills suck. So there you are. Subpar Sunday review. Pabst Blue Ribbon. This is a no from me for sure. Oh, God. Still got like that burning sensation going down. I don't know if it's too cold, or I don't know if it's just all the bubbles in there. But anyway, if you haven't started following me yet, click on that subscribe button at the bottom. Click on that bell there. Get the notifications turned on, so when I do a beer review, you'll get the update, and that way you can watch the video and see if it's something interesting, or you know, you might just like to see how bad I talk about crappy domestic beers. But yeah, sorry guys. Sorry for my haters hating on me because I was going to be hating on their beer. Anyway, get out there, support your local craft breweries, and remember to drink craft beer and not that crappy domestic beer. We'll see you again for Subpar Sunday.